We are literally sitting here working, and all of a sudden, the sirens are up. We are looking for the best chocolate cake in Vienna, and there apparently is one place that's known as the original. It's located right here at Cafe Sacher, and there's a line out the door right now.
We are Weedy and Bernard. We are on our Euro tour, jumping between 6 cities, seeing all we can in a short 4 weeks. Our first 4 cities were Paris, Venice, Munich, and Florence. After spending 4 days in Florence, it was time to move on to our next city, Vienna. Be sure to check out our past few videos starting our trip from the Big Apple. We have been traveling the world since April 2019, and we have been sharing our experiences as 2 travel hacking enthusiasts trying to see the world on a dime. We enjoy local street foods, spontaneous escapes, and of course, getting lost in all of the adventure. This is Explore As We Go.
So we have decided not to eat at the Cafe Sacher. It is located right next to the hotel, which is the place that founded this cake that everyone in Vienna makes. The thing is, there's a line and we don't want to wait.
Such a gorgeous day out with the sunlight. We're currently walking out of the historical old town of Vienna into the Belvedere Palace. It's apparently quite iconic, so we're just gonna, enjoy the walk and hopefully we'll see something cool.
We stopped for lunch and we did some Google researching near the Belvedere, and there's this cute little restaurant cafe that is Armenian Russian style called Semburger. I think that's how it's pronounced. We've never tried this cuisine before, so it's gonna be our first time.
Have a turmeric? No.
This is massive.
Put your face like
She said big, and I was like, oh, okay, this is really big.
Chicken.
Thank you, beautiful. This looks amazing. Look at it. Chicken and vegetables. Smells amazing too.
Big ass dumplings just came in and they look fantastic. They look like big soup dumplings. Maybe like 4 times the size. It's like juicy, undefinable meat. That's quite nice. It's definitely like a European style soup dumpling. I wish I had a spoon. We have finished our delicious lunch and we were just so full, but we saw these delicious cakes that they have for $3.50. We just have no more space, but
a lot of food.
we wanted to eat it all. In total, we spent about 35 euros, which isn't too bad considering we have 3 dishes and 2 desserts. So I thought it was a good deal. B thought it was a good deal, and now we're walking back.
It's a beautiful Sunday morning in Vienna, and we're heading out for our free walking tour classic. Just got to the city center of Vienna, and it's absolutely beautiful today. Look at this.
We have finished our tour and it's gotten a little bit chillier. The tour was actually closer to 3 hours than 2.5, but it was so worth it because our tour guide Lisa was phenomenal. Right now, Bernarda and I are attempting to find the best schnitzel here in Vienna. The schnitzel is actually a very popular Austrian dish. The schnitzel, or Wiener Schnitzel, is made of veal that's fried to golden brown. And it's supposed to be super juicy and also crispy at the same time. Right now there is this restaurant nearby called the FigMuller, something like that. I perhaps pronouncing it wrong. The thing is, the restaurant is so popular that it's usually booked out with reservations and it's always full. Since Bia and I are just 2 people, we think that there might be space, so we are keeping our fingers crossed that we can get a seat and try the famous Wiener Schnitzel. Let's go. We've been waiting for about 30 minutes now, which isn't too bad. And we're pretty close to the front of the line. The turnover is pretty quick, so we're here. So at first, we went to the other location, which you'll see in the footage. It's located about 100 meters away, and that one's reservation only. That one is the original. This one that's a little bit bigger than the original actually takes walk-ins. So unfortunately we did not make a reservation, but we are here to try the schnitzel.
Thank you.
Yes. So I have the Wiener Schnitzel, which is made with the veal, and Bernard ordered the regular schnitzel. That's what they're known for. That's made with pork. They've been famous for it since 1905. And we also got a side soup and a side salad. So let's eat. It looks so good.
Alright, that's bite size.
Really good. Is it world famous?
It's almost like a tonkatsu.
So I've just tasted my dish and I ordered the veal, but apparently it comes with both the pork version and also the veal version. So this flat one right here, as you can see, is the pork version, and it's very crispy, and like Bernard said, it does taste like tonkatsu. But the one that's with the veal has a fluffier crust, but it's still crispy, and the meat is much more delicate. It's just so interesting to see the contrast between the two, but with the squeeze of lemon, it just like brings it all together. The soup is delicious. It has like potatoes and carrots, and it pairs very well with the schnitzel. And then B's salad, his potato salad with a balsamic vinegar with a pumpkin seed oil is phenomenal. Like, that's the best way to pair these two dishes. It's so fresh, it's so vibrant, and it really lifts all of the deep friedness of the whole thing. So make sure you try it, especially when you're in Vienna. Oh my god, that was so good. I'm sitting here finished with my veal and pork schnitzel, and B is still working on his. Granted, his was the size bigger than the plate. Thumbs up, it was super delicious. Highly recommended. All done.
So stuffed.
We finished our schnitzel and we waited in line for 30 minutes for it, and it was pretty worth it, I would say.
I think the amount and the quantity is definitely sufficient for the price.
Yeah, I mean, we paid in total about 52 euros for the two of us, which includes both schnitzels, 2 apps or soups or salad, and then a soda water, which was 2 euros.
I didn't expect it to be like a small little glass.
Oh, it was so tiny. It was like this big. So now we are going to look for a special treat that is
the famous Sacher cake.
Yes, in Vienna. And the best part is there are so many options to choose from, but there are 2 locations that are pretty popular for the Sacher cake. The Sacher Hotel houses the Sacher Cafe, which is known for the original. The cake is known to be 2 chocolate layers and then a layer of apricot jam. This cafe can make it the specific way, different than everybody else. But there's this other cafe or restaurant that also does it, and we're gonna go check it out.
It's called Denel.
It's called, yes, Denel, and it's supposed to be delicious. So let's go check it out. We are here. I hope there is no line, but it's located right behind me. Let's go check it out.
Trying really hard not to spend any money here because it's gonna put a dent in our wallets.
We bought 3 cakes though.
Oh yeah.
We just got our chocolate cakes and I just lost B. We got 3. Each one, it was about 5.50 euro. There's just too many people in there. Even though the space is beautiful and they have an upper and lower floor, it's just still crammed. We will head back and have some cake. Let's go.
We
We just made it back and we have our 3 beautiful cakes laid out. From here.
So excited. I just can't wait to eat.
Yes, we can't wait to eat. They are known for their chocolate sake cake right here. And it's literally just a chocolate cake. So we're gonna try it. We got the almond cake. We got their Mozart cake.
What's in the Mozart cake?
Mozart cake, I believe, is chocolate with vanilla and chocolate frosting. There's also a little Mozart beautifully laid on top, which is perfect for Vienna because this is where Mozart created a lot of his most famous works and pieces and symphonies and all those beautiful compositions.
Can we now?
Alright, here you go.
The original sake cake is usually a little bit more dry. That's why they serve with all the extra fluff. But the local Viennese, like, they prefer the cake a little bit more moist. So we decided to go with the competitor, which is Denel. So even though it's not the original, but still we're gonna get the taste of Vienna, which is the sake cake.
Cheers.
Eat. It sounds dry.
It sounds dry.
Yeah, dry. You wash it down with some wine.
Yes, cheers to some wine. Even though it is dark chocolate, it still does have this little bit of sweetness to it, more than I thought it would. The next cake we're gonna try is this almond cake.
Yeah, that's the one I'm eyeing for.
Because he likes all the textures of the nuts. So you get to try first.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh.
It's almost feeling like a Ferrero Rocher chocolate.
Ooh, we like Ferrero Rocher. Oh, look at that, it's so soft. And all of the middle filling is coming out, oozing. It's not bad. I like this better than this one. Ready for the last one?
Sure.
Mr. Mozart is on the cake.
The portrait of him on chocolate is so awkward. Dense.
Yeah, right? It's very interesting because all 3 cakes are on the denser, heavier side, and usually when you have cake you like to be fluffy and moist. So it's a little bit of a downer, but the flavors are really nice.
I taste cherry in it. It's almost like a Black Forest cake. We're no cake connoisseurs, but these cakes are pretty good for the price we paid. A little bit high.
Yeah, I would say that they're on the higher side. €5.50, which is about what, $7 USD for a slice of cake.
My almond cake anytime. Thank you.
Okay. Cheers.
Our last day in Vienna.
Oh yes, this is our last day in Vienna. And we wanted to celebrate with cake, but bon appetit.